going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now, as we all know, when it comes to Halo Infinite, there are two major things that hold back this game from true success. And those things are the lack of variety in this game and also the lack of content. When it comes down to the core game of Halo Infinite, I have no issues. I think the gameplay of this game specifically is phenomenal, and out of all the FPS releases that we've seen in 2021, this game right here is perfection. Now, I guess it is due to them having a little bit of extra time. I think the game was, pushed back maybe a year? Now, I don't know if that year was used towards the campaign of Halo Infinite or if it was used to polish off the multiplayer experience. But whatever it was used for, it definitely benefited the actual gameplay and the flow of the title itself. Like I said, multiple individuals who are hardcore players of the Halo franchise love the gameplay of this game. It reminds them of Halo 3, a little bit of Halo 2, nothing but OG sauce mixed with some new school technology and techniques. And with all honesty, that's all we really ask for, right? From every franchise out there, not just Halo, that's all we ask for with everything. When it comes to Battlefield, Call of Duty, every game that we know and love, all we want is for them to look back at old school games, use them as inspiration, and add new technology and new ways on top of the original formula. But of course we can't get that with any other game. Call of Duty, Battlefield are absolutely flopping on a year-to-year basis with this technique. But Halo Infinite, I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they pulled it off, because in a world where it seems impossible to make, a game based off of an OG classic banger, it seems like it can never be done. But 343 was able to obtain that. So obviously I have to give them props where props is due. But like I said, it lacks everything else. The gameplay is great, but there's no maps to rotate around. There's no customization to mess with. There's no Forge mode, which is mandatory in my personal opinion when it comes to a Halo game. There's not even co-op when it comes to campaign in Halo Infinite. Now, luckily for us, Halo isn't like Battlefield or Call of Duty where they try to milk these games constantly. Halo Infinite is going to be here for a very long time. So the foundation of this game is phenomenal, and this game, maybe 2-3 years down the road, is going to probably be one of the best Halo games we could possibly get our hands on. But my question is, how long is it going to take until it's at a more replayable state? It's playable right now when it comes to gameplay, but the replayability lacks because it's boring. It's simply boring. You play the same maps over and over. You can't get any customization in this game unless you spend money. It takes out the sole purpose of wanting to play a Halo title. But ladies and gentlemen, boy, do I have some fantastic news for all of you. Now, I do want to make this very clear. I try to make this very clear in all of my Halo videos. Compared to Call of Duty and Battlefield, I do not have that much knowledge when it comes to the Halo franchise. I know my stuff when it comes to shooting games. I know my fundamentals, and as you can see by this gameplay right here, this is ranked. I'm a pretty decent player. I'm pretty average. But when it comes to the core knowledge, I don't know too much. So what I'm about to say right here, I don't know this development team, but thanks to the comment section and a lot of other hardcore Halo fans, including you guys as well in the comment section, informing me and keeping me up to date with what's going on in Halo and what I said wrong, what I said correctly and stuff like that, I have basically been able to come to the conclusion that this right here is fantastic news. Over on Reddit, Tyrannosaurus put out a post saying Certain Affinity, which is the development team which is coming to help on Halo Infinite, and they said, "We've been a part of the Halo franchise for more than 15 years. And we are honored to say we are deepening our relationship with 343 and have been entrusted with further evolving Halo Infinite in some new and exciting ways." Now, for an outsider, someone who's new to the Halo franchise, like me for an example, this doesn't mean anything. When I first saw this post, I thought nothing of it. I didn't even know who Certain Affinity is, and I just, had the same conclusion that Halo Infinite is going to flop. But, like I said, going down in the comment section and reading what everybody has to say about Certain Affinity, it gives me so much hope. Now, will this fix Halo Infinite, and will it improve it? We have no clue. But is this positive news for the future? Yes, 110%. Apparently, this development team was a massive factor to helping Bungie expand on Destiny and giving more content to that game. Apparently, there was a big drought within that game. And this development team came in and made just a drastic change. Again, multiple people backing it up. Everybody's saying that they added in amazing content to help out Destiny. It's something that I can't really talk upon. I'm not really that much of a looter shooter. The most of a looter shooter that I am is Escape from Tarkov, and I don't even play that game to loot. I play that game to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really play games like Warframe, Destiny, so I'm not too aware of this. I don't know about the DLC. But like I said, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people backing up the statement that Certain Affinity helped tremendously with the content production for Destiny. The OP of this post also put out a little bit more background information about this team, saying Certain Affinity was founded in 2006 by former Bungie staff and devs from Red Storm, EA, and other studios. They began work with the Halo 2, Blastacular map pack, Tombstone, and Desolation, helped port Left 4 Dead 1 to the 360, did the Defiant map pack for Reach, and played a significant role in developing Halo 2 Anniversary's multiplayer, as well as maps for CEA, alongside Saber Interactive. They've also helped to develop maps and systems for basically every Halo title under 343. Now, this, like I said, is once again more fantastic information. We are getting a team who has been alongside working with 343, who is extremely experienced with games developed by Bungie as well, which wasn't Bungie the original developer of the Halo franchise, so that's amazing. They worked on multiple ports, multiple remasters, and they definitely worked on releasing content, not just for Halo, but also for the Halo franchise as well when it comes to maps. So, with this being said, Halo Infinite might, it's a big might, but might have a chance at redeeming themselves very, very soon. But again, I don't want to get my hopes up, because every single time I get my hopes up for anything, it turns out to be a disaster. I don't know if it's because I'm a bad luck charm or what the issue is here, but I'm still going to keep my cool. But at the end of the day, I think this information is definitely something that we as the community should get excited over, because again, Halo Infinite isn't in the situation as the Call of Duty franchise or Battlefield 2042 for a perfect example, where the game is just suffering not because of content mainly, but just because the game just sucks fundamentally. No, Halo Infinite has the fundamentals down. Yeah, it might need a little polishing here and there, but personally, I mean, again, take my, information, take my opinion with a grain of salt, because I am an outsider. I'm a newcomer to the Halo franchise, so I haven't really played the OGs to really compare. But all the OG players that I know personally love the gameplay in Halo Infinite, and they think that it feels just like the OG Halo titles. It's just the lack of content. So if the only thing wrong right now is the lack of content in Halo Infinite, and also obviously the store and the cosmetics and stuff like that, that's extremely easy to change, especially if you're going to be adding on another massive development team who specializes in stuff like this. But the problem is, which is why I continuously tell you guys don't get your hopes up, is the game is still going to be free to play. They can give us as much good news as they want, and, new development teams can come on board to help with content. But is that content going to be given to us? Or are they just prepping content in the back like they do with Call of Duty? How Call of Duty has countless, they have 10, 20, 30 plus remastered maps ready to go at any given moment. But they don't give it to us. They sprinkle it. They sprinkle it out there. Even though it's there, we could play with it. It's in the files. But they don't give it to us. But Halo being free to play is much more strict. It's much more greedy than, a full-paid $60 title. Because unlike these $60 titles, they aren't obligated to do anything. We can complain as much as we want, but they have the easiest excuse in the book. Hey, the game is free. So, you don't have to pay anything, so go play something else. Why do you care? And this is where I get worried. But again, I'm not trying to worry anybody. This video is supposed to be positive. It's not supposed to be any negativity. I just had to, point out both sides, as I usually do, just to keep things fair. Honestly, I'm not really too stressed out about the negative side of things. I think that this development team coming over to assist with Halo Infinite is going to do nothing but positive things for the overall game. Now, I don't know if it's going to produce anything for a campaign or bring in Forge anytime sooner, but if they can at least work and push out the multiplayer experience to be a little bit better, I'll be happy. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Moments I hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with this, do so. Twitter and Discord, both link in the down description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, do over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.